Welcome everybody to Optron's Geospatial Technology webinar. It's our first one for 2021 and we certainly are excited about it. You might say, well, why are we doing another drone webinar? And I think it goes without saying that the drone industry is certainly growing. Looking back at our sales history, it's growing. Looking back at the market demands and the market conditions, there's a lot of space for drones, and DJI keep coming out with phenomenal solutions for us. The P1 being something that we're all very, very excited about. The first full-frame photogrammetry camera designed with mapping in mind. So, we couldn't do anything else but to host a webinar dedicated to this. So with that, I'd like to welcome as our guests from DJI in China, Tianyu and Grain. They're going to be in the background to support us if need be, and also maybe to answer a few questions in the chat box. But thank you very much. I know it's after hours for you guys. And I also want to, a bit of family news, but want to welcome Chris Keatley to our team. Chris is the new sales consultant for the Western Cape region. He's taken over from Leon. And yeah, we're very excited to have you on board, Chris. Thank you.
Also, guys, thanks very much. Excited to be here.
Excellent. Just a bit of house rules. What we're going to have is there's a lot of our Optron staff on the call as well, which means that as Heno presents, you're welcome to ask questions in the chat box. And some of our clever guys on the call might respond already during the meeting. Any unresolved questions we'll try and cover afterwards. So any questions that you've got, keep them in mind or put them in the chat box along. I'll also go over the questions that you raised at the time of registering for the webinar. The only other thing is that I'm going to add a form to the chat box. And that's a little form just to register your interest. So if you've seen enough that makes you want to find out more, maybe get a quote on the P1, if you'd be so kind as to just fill in that form, and then that'll give us a quick way of knowing how to reach you and getting back to you on that. All right, so if you guys would like to, you can turn your videos off. That's optional, but certainly keep your cameras muted unless there's an opportunity for questions. And with that, I'd like to hand over to Heno. He's our drone pilot and our drone expert. Just because he's sitting inside, he's not wearing his Ray-Bans, but normally you wouldn't find him without Ray-Bans, like most pilots. But Heno, yeah, we're very excited for your presentation, and over to you.